So, the piece behind you, like, what is it called? And can you just tell me what the name of it is? And can you give us, I guess, details about the style? What inspired this style?
All right, first, let me explain the style. Because a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people wonder, like, why the head's always disconnected and body parts and stuff like that. So, this part of my art is called, well, I call it the misconception art. Mm-hmm. And I mean, and the first meaning, it has two meanings. The first meaning is as a whole, as a culture of people, as a society, you know, a lot of other people, they constantly go to disconnect and misconnect and misconcept our fucking integrity, our love, our dominance, our intelligence, our elegance, our power, our grace, our genius. The list could go on and what they did to our ancestors and shit.
This is the club bum effect, I would say.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But to still go through all those, mama told you, up, down, left, right, being scattered through so many ways, we still come out perfect in our own ways, recognizable, intact spiritually. You know what I mean? We might be fucked up physically on a lot of shit, my nigga, but spiritually, we always gonna be in balance. You know what I mean? And the second meaning is us, it has more of a spiritual connection as far as us, our emotions. The one thing I learned about emotions is not but energy and emotions within our atmosphere. You know what I mean? So, shit, before you came here, I was this. You know what I mean? My emotions was all everywhere and shit. I'm thinking about this shit, this, that. I'm cooking and shit like that. I'm like, and shit. So the emotions just scattered. Then when you came, we came balanced. And shit. Ain't no difference between you waking up, going through shit, then have to clock in for work. You know what I mean? You don't bring that bullshit what you're going through at home while you're at work and shit. It's like now you complete balance, your emotions are balanced, you're trying to do a job, trying to do a goal, get this shit done and shit. So that's a lot of us. You know what I mean? When we really take time to look inside of us and shit, we constantly, it's like the day, we just like outside and shit. Today was OD cloudy, you thought this shit was gonna rain. Mm-hmm. And I went outside, it was drizzling a little bit. You know what I mean? Then the sun came out, then later on it's probably gonna get cloudy. They go through so much courses of emotions, and we go through the same thing. You know, that's why it's one of our goals, and one of my goals that I want to implement within myself and try to aspire with everyone else is like try to reflect on the inside and become more balanced within everything. Cause we everything, the whole goal is just to be balanced, bro. And shit, just how we are now. Like even to have this conversation and even to be in this moment and place, like our energy had to be balanced. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sure. Had to come to alignment, had to come to agreement and shit. So that right there is the back point of my styling and shit. And the name of the piece is called, it's simple, The Misconception of Whitney. You know what I mean? And I want to do one of our ancestors here because, of course, we all know the great talent that she is and the genius that she was and still is. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe in death. You know what I mean? So The Misconception of Whitney. And I chose this juxtaposition and shit, because when I saw the post, I'm like, oh shit, that's the pose of an unstoppable matriarch, undefeated matriarch. No matter what you do to her, she's giving you that look, nigga, you will never kill me. You will never defeat me. I will always be here. You know what I mean? Like I said, I will always love you and shit. So, so when I saw that pose and juxtaposition, I'm like, nah, I want to embody that. And of course, the separation, all the turmoil that we know that she's been through, it's been publicized. We all know the whole all that type of shit. You know what I mean? But a lot of people get trapped on a certain time within our lives, especially when we down, and they like to let that be the overall narrative of our whole creation, which is not. And shit, like all the shit that nigga we all go through. Nigga, we all got our vices. We all have our own drugs and shit. Whether it's fucking cocaine or fucking potato chips, nigga, it doesn't matter. We all got our own vice. We all go through our own struggles and shit. So I can't look at nobody else and be like, shit, damn, I struggle better than his. Nigga, that shit don't work. It don't work like that, bro. You know what I mean? So I feel like that the shit that she went through, like a lot of people like kind of like turn their back on her and shit. As far as like the black community, and I'm not saying all of it, but like like a few vast majority and shit. They just go off of narrative. They want shit to be perfectly clean and shit. Life is not like that, bro. Nigga, we come out the soil. Yeah. Nah, I mean, so, and of course, me, like I love everything dealing with growth. Ever since incorporating the flowers back in 2015, I wanted to make it a mission to incorporate flowers and growth as well, because we all walking plants. Know what I mean? So you a plant right now, nigga. You a plant just like me, nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I want that to always be a representation of my work and of us. You know what I mean? I feel like everything I do within my art is just a reflection of what I see within myself and what I see in others as well. And shit, so that's it.